Hi there, I'm Andy with Smart Technologies, and today I'm going to talk to you a bit about how to use mind mapping techniques for your brainstorming sessions. And today we're going to do a little brainstorming on how to demo the Smart Cap board. And I have my colleague Edward here who's going to walk us through, taking us through a mind mapping session of a Smart Cap demo. Why don't we get started?
Thanks, Andy. So what I typically do for mind maps, I just start with a central idea. Here, you just mentioned that we're talking about the cap demo. So I'll write that in the middle, I'll draw a little box around it. And what we do is we generally talk about the first level, high level stuff that we want to talk about. Generally, I like to start with, the hardware, as the first thing that we talk about.
Perfect. So once you have that first level, now where do we go from there? Okay,
so from here, we can add in subsequent levels and we just change the color on those. And so when we start about the hardware, one thing I really like to mention often is the ease of install.
Perfect.
So that is something that I definitely want to start off with.
Okay. Now, do we go into each one of these and we build out each of these ease of install modern?
That would be a great way of doing it. And so if we go to the next level, I would just change the color. And so for ease of install, I can talk about it being lightweight.
Yeah, that's a great one. Makes it much easier to install. And there's also the concept of Bluetooth connectivity.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, and there's also, for ease of install, it works with the standard Visa mounts, right?
Okay, so can you share with us what are some of the key aspects that you followed as you were building out this mind map?
Absolutely. So just as a quick review, we have the central idea in a particular color, red, and then from there we've extracted the high-level details. So they're all in green, and then more details provided in blue, and then subsequently went to black. Perfect. And if you look at this, this is awesome for reviewing, because what it means is that there's kind of an order with respect to this. So you start clockwise, so we're starting at 12 o'clock, the hardware, and then from there, here is the sequence that you would then describe. So you would talk about hardware, then you talk about ease of install, then the modern design, then the glass surface, then everyone's a pro, right? So there is a sequence. And so this makes it really easy for you to come back later. Let's say you don't have a lot of time to review. If you want to know the demo, it's hardware, then talk about saving, sharing, and then the conclusion. Perfect. But if you've got more time, then you can go into the blue and say, all right, when I talk about hardware, I'll talk about ease of install, the modern design, the premium glass surface, everyone's a pro.
Keep building out based on the time that you have.
Exactly, and if you have more time, then you can actually go into those particular details.
And it gives a nice, easy way if you want to carve off the demo and say, okay, Edward, you do hardware and saving, I'll do sharing conclusion, I can just drag my pieces out. That's great. Well, excellent. Thanks very much. And that's how we use mind mapping for brainstorming meetings. Thanks very much for watching.